Lesson 5, Organizational Structures. A project organization is a structure that facilitates the coordination and supervision of the project team. And that is one of the first roles in terms of the responsibilities of the project manager at the early stages of the project, is to define that structure that makes sure that everybody has a good understanding of their role and responsibilities within the project. And using this chart helps them identify where everybody is located in the project, where do they need to report to, who are they supervising, and the relationship that's going to exist with the different people involved in the project. There are some factors that also help define the structure and the type of a structure that needs to be built. The one are specialization, then is supervision, the division of work, and the coordination. All of these are going to be factors that influence how we're going to be organizing the different people who are going to be in charge of the different areas or the different components of the project. The first consideration we need to look at is the level of specialization. And that, for example, is the development focus. That could be a project that is highly specialized on a specific programmatic area, like health or education. It also means that there could be elements like it's multi-sectoral, meaning that could be a project that has elements of economic development and also has components of education, or even a project that has some health and water sanitation. And the idea is that these factors are going to be part of elements that need to be very well integrated so they become a whole, and then they're not just independent elements within the project. So specialization is going to be those factors going to be defining how we organize our people, how we organize all the resources that are working on the project. The other factor we need to consider is supervision. That means how we're going to be supervising the work of the different people in charge of different roles and responsibilities within the project, making sure that everybody understands what is the role. They understand the responsibilities in terms of accomplishing that work. It also helps identify the type of guidance and support that different people may need, especially when they are new to the project or they need to bring some additional skills. And it's also part of quality assurance, that supervision makes sure that the work that is being assigned to the different people, it's being done according to the quality standards that were defined in the plans. Another element that we consider is how we are dividing the work. The structure helps us break down all that work to different people based on the type of work they need to do. So there's a work process that needs to be defined. It also defines the levels of how we're going to be delegating that work, and also the type of expertise that is needed to accomplish that work, and how we can then achieve the efficiencies so there's no duplication or effort. So by dividing the work and assigning it to different people, everybody's responsible, they know what's their work, they know how that work then provides input to the different other components of the project. The last one, and the one that is very important, is coordination. That means coordinating both the internal and external dependencies of the project. Internal dependencies in terms of different resources that are available from the organization that the project manager needs to coordinate, or even external dependencies from other projects or other organizations that are going to be providing certain goods or services to the project, and they also need to be coordinated. And all of that coordination in terms of looking also at schedule constraints and making sure that the different type of work is organized in a way that people understand when they need to do it and how that impacts the work of other components, and the efficient use of the different resources and the coordination so all of them are able to achieve the goal of the project.